Monday. Woo! I have been so busy this morning. I had to go to the store. I had to go to Walmart and Aldi to get everything I needed to get for the week. I just took everything home, put it away. I got the kids to help me carry everything in, and they helped me put it all up. And then I did just some generic cleaning in the kitchen while I was there. And I was waiting for Barnes & Noble to open because they don't open until 11 on Sundays. So it's about 11:30 now. So I'm going to go see if I can find a couple of copies of the New York Times. My dad wanted one, and I want one. And sorry. Ooh, it is so hot already. It's 84 degrees outside right now. I don't like it. But yeah, I already got a little bit sweaty just going into those two stores and, getting out, putting stuff in the car. I'm already sweaty. It's disgusting. And that's one thing I don't like about this time of year. I could take a shower, and then while I'm getting dressed and putting on my makeup, I already feel sweaty again. Like I'm not even doing anything, and I already feel slightly sweaty again. My God. It's just constantly washing the sweat off, just all summer. That's all it is. And then you have those days where you need 2 showers just because of how things work out. Like, I take one early, and then I end up doing a bunch of stuff outside. I get sweaty, but then I have to go somewhere. Like, I can't go anywhere like this. I need another shower. Ugh. It's always something, isn't it? So we're going to go to Barnes & Noble. I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble. I would take you inside, but every time I've ever gone in there, they have this loud music. I don't know. We could try it. I don't know. You think they have loud music? Well, it's not loud, it's not loud, but it's loud enough to be a bit of a problem for copyright reasons. I don't know. We might try it. I don't know. Ooh. In case you missed it, because I've only talked about it 400 times, I'm in the New York Times today, the little magazine insert for their Sunday edition. A little article about tomato sandwiches, of all things. I would have never thought, like, if you had told me 10 years ago I'd be in the New York Times talking about tomato sandwiches, I'd think you were nuts. Like, why would anybody want to hear me talk about that? That's crazy. But that's the great thing about life. I was thinking about that on the way to Walmart this morning. I thought that's just the greatest thing about life, is that you never know what's going to happen. And it's kind of scary in a way, but it's also sort of exciting. Like, you're on a roller coaster and you're in the dark and you don't know where it's going to go next. You can't even see. Yeah, like Space Mountain. Isn't it like that? I rode Space Mountain once. We went to Disney World 2 times when I was a kid, back in the 80s. First time we went was in the early 80s, and then we went again in the mid 80s. And we were able to get, I know at least the second time, we got some free tickets because my dad has a brother who lives down there and knows somebody who works there, and they got us free tickets. And we stayed at this motel. Well, the first time we went, we stayed at this motel like 30 miles away. Now, this was back in the 80s, and it really, back then, wasn't too expensive to go to Disney World. I mean, you could go for relatively cheap. It wasn't that bad. So that's the only reason we were able to go. We drove down there, and we had a few free. They weren't all free, but we got some free tickets to go. And so it was the 4 of us. And I know one of those times we went that we rode Space Mountain, and I ended up in the front, and I didn't like it. I remember not being crazy about it. I didn't want to do it again. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of roller coasters. I hate heights, and I don't like feeling out of control. So those two things are brutally attacked when you get on a roller coaster. I do not like heights one little bit. I don't. I didn't used to be afraid of them, but after I broke my arm for the second time, after that I developed this just crippling fear of heights. And I don't know. I've tried to get over it. I damn near have a panic attack. I mean, I could probably work on it gradually. I tried for a while, and I haven't really tried lately. But I'm terrified of heights. I didn't used to be at all. They didn't bother me at all. They do now. Ugh. No, thank you. Feels good in the car with the air conditioner. I'm quite happy at the moment. I have an exercise class in just a little bit, so I need to get on up here and get back home. It's a pretty intense cardio class, so I'm gonna get sweaty and gross. I'm not gonna bother taking a shower before I go. There's no point. Yeah, life is funny. You never know where it's gonna go or where you're gonna end up. That's why you should never give up, because as bad as things can seem right now, you know, a year from now your life could be totally different. It could be totally different, and you'll look back at this time and think, I'm so glad I didn't give up. It can change. Things do change. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. But that is one thing you can count on, is that things always change, whether you like it or not. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my life. There's a quote in that article that I'm happy. This is the happiest I've ever been, and it really is. I think about that a lot. I'm very grateful for what I have, and I do appreciate it. I don't take any of it for granted. Because it can change in an instant. You know, your whole world could change just like that. And I'm very happy with my life the way it is now. And what am I doing later? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I think I mentioned it last night. So I went through a bunch of the school supplies this morning, and I picked out some of the smaller stuff that like I could set it up to where it's close to the camera. I can't do that with great big stuff like packs of paper towels or whatever, but I picked out some of the smaller things, and we're gonna do an up close show and tell. I never get to pass anybody. Look at me. Look at me. I get to pass a Buick. I feel special. So we're gonna do an up close show and tell video of some of the smaller stuff today, and then tomorrow I think I'll do some of the larger stuff in a different format where I'm just sitting there showing it to you. I want to do another Aldi show and tell. I kind of thought about doing that today, but I want to go ahead and do the school supplies so I can, you know, get all the videos wrapped up so I can go ahead and get everything donated. So I want to go ahead and just get those done. So, because right now too, they're all spread out in bags on my bedroom floor, and they're taking up a lot of room, and to be honest, I want to get them out of my room too. So I do have other motivations to get them out of my room. Like, I do want to donate them, but I also want to get them out of the way. Because I had my kids carry them all up there when I got home from the store, and I had to get them to carry them all back down. Things that I had multiples of, I just left the multiples downstairs, but I still have a lot of bags, even though I left the multiple things downstairs, like extra boxes of tissue and stuff like that. All those are downstairs. If there are things that I bought multiples of, I'm just going to show you one. So, but yeah, I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff. I'm probably going to get my son to drop it off, because like I mentioned, their office hours are during the day when I'm at work, and I don't have any vacation time to go do it, so I may just get him to take them. He said he would, so that's cool. I told him I'd pay him. I'm paying him like my employee. Well, he is my employee. My accountant said, you know, he has set it up, you know, like he's my employee. He gets a paycheck for months that he works. And he helps me with some video stuff occasionally, and, you know, YouTube related stuff. So, which exit is it? I think it's this one. I always get right here, and I'm never quite sure. I think it's this one. So he's really been helping me out a lot since I started this job. Like, you know, running errands and, you know, dropping off stuff and picking up stuff for me that I don't have time to do. So he's on the payroll. Yeah, when he starts working full time, that may be another problem. He's had some issues with his job. I mean, he's working but not getting the hours he was supposed to. It's a pain in the ass. Let's see. He's talking about going back to school. Not this fall, but maybe next year. We were talking about that. He's not sure, but he's kind of leaning towards doing that. But we'll see how that works out. All right, so we have one Barnes & Noble in Greensboro. There used to be one in High Point, but it closed several years ago. We will go in there and see if we can find a paper. God, I'm so sleepy. Why am I so sleepy? Ah, there's a police car behind me. Ah, I get nervous. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just get nervous. Where are you going? Go around me. Go around me. Go around me. Why are you slowing down? Crap. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you... Shit, he's right behind me. No turn on red, Mr. Policeman. I'm gonna sit right here. Why can't you see him? Oh, you can see the corner of his windshield. Okay. So we have this one Barnes & Noble. Just this one. And where are you going? I'm watching him like he's a hornet, and I'm trying to figure out if he's going to land on me. What are you doing? Shit, I should have gone to the next stop sign. I'm stopping completely. Looking both ways. Yeah, you go on. Okay. There's an Old Navy over here. Oshkosh Bagosh. This is the little Sedity shopping center over here. Carter's Babies and Kids. Cherise Natural Cosmetics. GNC. There's a Birkenstock store down there. Toys and Company. Oh, they have cute stuff in there. It's a little pricey, but they have some really cool little toys in there that you don't see just anywhere. There's a Five Below. When did they put a Five Below in? There's a Build-A-Bear Workshop. A sign I can't read from here because the letters are bubbly and I can't read them. I was crooked. I'm trying to fix myself. Here we go. Okay. I can't read that sign. It looks like it says bed bombs. That can't be right. Ah, that's worse. What does that say? Neo Scour. What the hell does that say? I don't know what it says. Anyway, we will go in there and see if we can find a paper. I believe the newspapers are in the back with magazines and stuff like that. I'll take you in there. Well, I'm going to try to take you in there. If I can't take you in there, I'll explain it later. This is a nice little shopping center. This is Friendly Center. It's called Friendly Center. You hear the word friendly a lot from the Friends meetings. Greensboro was founded. There was a bunch of Quakers involved with the founding. There were it was Jewish and Quaker. There's a big influence of both Judaism and Quakerism here in Greensboro. And you see a lot of it. If you look for it, you can see it. All right, so I'm going to try to take you in there, and we'll see if we can get a paper. This is kind of cool. It's very cool. I never thought I would see myself in the New York Times, but shit. All right, let's go in and see what happens. Well, I'm going to go in, and then we'll see what happens. Actually, at the moment, they're not playing any music at all. So you come in here, and we have... Ooh, spicy books. Let's see. Okay, so back here you can see along that back wall we have all the, oh, there is music playing. I hear it now. We have magazines. I thought the newspapers were back here, are they not? Got all the magazines in the world. Transportation, sports, crafts and hobbies, home and garden, landscape. I don't see it. Well, shoot. Where do you suppose they are? This is books. This is all daggum. Oh, I like that. Look at that. That's pretty. Got your little Bible cover. That is cool. I really like that one. That's pretty. I'm in the religion section. I'm pretty sure it's not over here. Well, shoot. All right. I'm just gonna have to go up front and ask. Oh, journals. You have journals over here. All these cool little journals. That's cool. Well, I'm gonna go up there and ask, I guess. Well, no wonder I couldn't find them. They had them behind the register because I went up there to ask, and so I was able to get 2 copies of the New York Times today. So these things are $6 a piece plus tax. Whew. Okay, now so it's going to be in the little magazine. There's a magazine in here somewhere, I was told. Let me see. This is a thick ass paper. Is it this? The New York Times Magazine. I found it. Well, all right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's very slick. It's glossy. Wow. Is it listed in the table of contents? No. Okay. Let's see. I can lick my fingers. This is my copy. Look at that. Woo! Hot damn. I found it. Look at that tomato sandwich. My stars. There it is. 5 years ago, Mary, a Greensboro, North Carolina YouTuber known as Southern ASMR Sounds, posted a video. La 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 la. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. Oh my God. That's crazy. I am quoted in this thing. God almighty. Damn, that's cool. All right. Oh, and look, he put a recipe in here for the furikake. I don't know how you say that. Tomato sandwich. That's pretty cool. It tells you how to make it. Nice. I may have to try it like that. We talked about several different ways to make them. And I'm open to anything. I'd try about anything on there. There's, like I said, you know, when I talked to him for the interview, I said, there's no wrong way to make a tomato sandwich. I mean, whatever tastes good to you, that's the right way to make it. I'm certainly not ever going to judge anybody. I mean, whatever works for you. So there it is. I did buy 2 copies. I got one for my dad, too. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Ooh, that's pretty on the back. Look at that. Wow. So I got it. Yay! All right. So I'm very happy, but now I got to go home and do a few more things before my class. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. But yeah, one of the reasons, I've had several people ask me to make another video in there, and I haven't, partly because the music is a bit of a problem. I mean, I could do it with a voiceover, but it does seem like in certain parts of the store, it's definitely louder. And when you get over into those parts of the store, you know, that can be a problem because you can get a copyright strike for that. It might be the kind of thing where I would feel better about it if I just did a voiceover instead of trying to talk over the music, which I hate having to do because I feel like I have to talk constantly to drown it out, and I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to come back here and do that. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in here right quick to get this. So that's awesome. I'm in the New York Times Magazine today. Basically right in the middle of it's like dead center, right in the middle. Awesome. Yay. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope your Sunday is going great. Mine's going pretty great. I'm happy. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again soon.